Hello, my name's Allison. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Aquarius for the month of July. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, and I'm going to look at any advice and guidance from Spirit. I'm also going to see what your opportunities and challenges are coming up for the month of July. And this is a pre-shuffled deck. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, so what does the universe want to tell Aquarius for the month of July? All right, so let me make some room. Can you see that? Yep. Okay. So, how I read the cards. This is your recent past, your present, your near future. Down below, this is the advice and guidance from Spirit. This is your opportunity, and this is your challenge. And I'm going to go ahead and clarify everything. So right off the bat, what I'm seeing is your recent past. This is the Page of Pentacles. Your present energy is the Queen of Wands. And for your future energy, you have the Three of Challenges. So what I'm seeing right off the bat, and I'm going to clarify it, is that you really have this childlike innocence, and you're really stepping into the material world, but you're being presented with a potential, right? Because it's the child card, and you're not quite sure. You know, you've got some uncertainty about your situation, okay? And so you can see this child is coming up to a gingerbread house, and he can't remember what he's been taught about magical cottages, to eat or not eat, because his goal is to stay alive until he's found, right? He's the child. He's been taken out into the forest, or he's wandered into the forest. He's all alone, and he's not quite sure. It looks good, but if he eats it, is that a good thing or a bad thing? So really, you know, you're on your way to having a lot of materialism and a lot of, you know, good health, and you've got all these things going for you, the stability, security, but you're young at this in heart. You're starting out. And in your present energy, I just feel that you are able to manifest everything. But right here in your recent past, you were, I think, trying to figure out what you wanted to do. And to the point to where you almost need to be supervised with what you're doing, right? Here you're more independent. Here you kind of need a little supervision. And so by that could even be your higher self supervising you, right? So here, though, you're really able to self-actualize and really create the life that you're looking for, and make things happen for yourself, whether it's going to be family, career, abundance, new friendships, travel, you know, starting new hobbies, whatever it is you're thinking about doing, you're able to manifest it, right? Maybe you want to get into swimming. Maybe you want to be, you know, a weightlifter. Whatever you're doing, you know, it doesn't have to be just like in the arts or something like that. It's whatever interests you. You're able to definitely manifest that for yourself. And then for your near future, you've got the Three of Challenges, and this is traditionally the heart with the three swords in it. So something is going to come up here that, you know, you've either betrayed your own conscience, or you've hurt someone, or someone's hurt you. Usually it's betrayal, it's heartache, it's loss. So let's go ahead and get into that and see what the cards want to tell us. Again, this is a pre-shuffled deck. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'll cut it though. All right, so let's get some clarifiers. Oh, beautiful. We've got the Strength card and the Wheel of Fortune. What a beautiful transition right into the Queen of Wands, right? And then, yeah, you've got the Four of Swords, and you've got the Four of Cups, and you've got the Knight of Swords. Okay, and the Death card. Okay, so let's get into this. So, in this life, things are up and down and all around, things are changing for us. And time is relative in the sense of how long are we going to be up, how long are we going to be down, and going all around. Where are we on the wheel? That's up to the universe. And that's exactly what has come up here for you. You had a little bit of confusion about what to do, what not to do. It's almost like the Hamlet card is how I always refer to this. This is Hamlet, to be or not to be. And so you've got the inner strength within you to handle any of these situations that come up, right? You've got the resolve, you've got the compassion and the love of heart. This comes from love to overcome anything, right? You're coming from a really good position and you have this beautiful composure about yourself. You're also able to withstand anything that's coming your way. The infinity sign above her head is saying that she can handle anything that comes her way at any time. It doesn't mean it's going to be pleasant, but you can handle whatever is going to be thrown at you. And I always want to say, even if you haven't had a severe tragedy or something that you've had to overcome, I'm telling you now, inside your soul, you have the ability to dig deep and overcome anything that comes your way. You're not a victim. You have this inner strength that's going to allow you to tap into it and to be able to withstand anything that's going to come your way, right? And you have the Wheel of Fortune. So it's kind of reiterating this, to eat, to not eat, the gingerbread house. Well, in a way, it's like, where are you on the wheel? You can be up, down, all around, but it doesn't matter where you are on the wheel because you have the strength to handle anything that's going to come your way. And so this is your recent past. And so moving forward into your present energy, you've got the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is being clarified by the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. And so it's interesting. What you've got going on in your present energy is the ability to manifest just about anything that you want. And you have this confidence, and you've got the charisma, and you've got these leadership skills, and everything is going for you, right? People want to be around you. They're drawn to you, but you're going in and you're meditating on your thoughts, your words, your ideas, and you're looking at things that are going on around you, and you don't like it. You're manifesting a lot of things, but you don't really like it. In fact, you're missing gifts from the universe. Even though you're meditating on stuff, you're not getting what you want. And I think it's because you don't know what you want. And I think it still ties into this energy. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you want. You can manifest for sure, but you don't know what you want to manifest at this stage. And you're still being asked to go and meditate on it. Well, this is the energy, is you're meditating on it. But, this is a gift from the universe and you're missing it. And you have a lot in your life, but you're bored with it. You're apathetic, almost to the point to where it can be so negative at times that you're kind of an ingrate and you're not grateful for what you have. So I think that you don't know what you want at this stage, right? This is your present energy, but you are an excellent manifester and you're strong and you've got these great qualities. It's just this present moment. You're not happy, not a happy camper, right? You're trying to figure out what you want. You're bored. You're just, you're kind of blah. And unfortunately, for your near future, it's kind of leading to some heartache, because I don't think that you're clear in what you want. And, this is the Knight of Swords, and he's very rash, and he rushes in, and he'll act before he thinks, even though he's a brilliant thinker, right? Very analytical, but he rushes in first. And I think something has happened where you're not getting the results that you want, and you're thrashing around a little bit. You've broken your own heart. You don't know what you want, and you're starting to release things, okay? You're at this stage where, you're not happy, okay? And you want to release things. And so this is a slower moving card than the Tower, right? So this is something that you're going to be releasing things slowly, and I think you're having to come to terms with your thoughts and your ideas and what you really want. And I think that you need to get more in touch with your intuition and open up your heart. I'm not sure what happened. The cards aren't telling me what happened, but because you don't know where you're going and what you're doing, you've got a little bit of confusion about that. You have clear thinking skills, but you have confusion about what you want, what your direction is, that it's kind of pissing you off. It's making you bored and it's making you apathetic. I would say a little bit even on the angry side, you know, and you're upset about it because you want to know where you're going, but you've got a little bit of a hiccup here. So you're releasing stuff. You kind of been like stuck, and now with the death card, you're going to be able to release it. And so that's a good thing, right? Because that's what we all need to do. If something's not working, release it. If you don't know what's going on, take a deep breath, try and figure it out, which is what you've done. And I think moving forward, you'll be able to release some more stuff. It's not going to be pleasant for you, okay? But it's not going to last forever either. It's going to be quick, right? So let's go ahead and look at the advice and guidance from Spirit for you. All right, so this is Temperance, this is the Moon, and this is the Hermit. All right, so let's go ahead and what I've got, let me back up. So we've got this beautiful balance. This is the advice and guidance, right? So the advice and guidance is to go back to balance. You've got this really good health. You've got this clarity of mind, and you're very centered, or to become very centered with your mind, body, and spirit. I think that will help you over here, okay? Because you definitely, like I said, you're a great manifester. You know how to get things done. You just don't know what you want to do. So go ahead and, remain in this beautiful sense of balance if you can get back to that. And go within. Look at the mysteries of the world. I mean, there's still stuff that is hidden from you, okay? Whatever you want, it's hidden from you. It's there, but you can't see it. And that's part of it. It's there, but you can't see it. And then, so this is your present. And then for your future, really it's still asking you to go within. This is the Hermit card. You're very intelligent, but you need to go within to really figure out what you want. You're having a hard time, and maybe you're surrounded by a lot of distractions, and that's making it a little difficult for you to figure out what you want, or you're stuck in a routine. So let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers. The moon, and the moon. Okay, so you definitely have some confusion and illusions going on with this in this particular reading for me. Page of Wands. Okay. King of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords. And the Seven of Pentacles. And we've got the Eight of Wands. So what I'm getting right off the bat is that, you're really balanced. And like I said, you've got this beautiful energy. This is the advice that Spirit is telling you, just to get into this energy, to get out of this funk. Find balance, find stability, security, find that, it's just kind of that, it's that energy when you walk into a room and you've got that calm elegance. It's that kind of energy that Spirit wants you to tap into, where you're confident, you're secure, but it's a quiet, serene type energy in your body. And that's what I'm getting, that you need to tap into that, okay? Because you're very confused still, and it's really jumping out now that you are very confused. And the advice and guidance is to overcome that. You need to take action on something. Okay, if you've got some ideas of what you'd like to do, test them out, try them out. It's not the end of the world if you don't like it, but at least you're getting out there and you're taking a step forward and you're taking action on it to see if this is what you want to go into, right? And you're really being asked on this day to step forward into that with an open heart, by the way. This is a page, so really to go in with that youthful energy to see if it's something you want. Don't go into it with boredom or bitterness. You need to open your heart back up and to go at it with fresh eyes, fresh experience. And if it works out, great, pursue it even more. If it doesn't, then you need to move on. But this is what I'm getting right here with the Temperance card. With the moon, and this moon is different than this moon. Okay, I just want to reiterate that. It's based on the Smith weight, but Smith Rider-Waite, whatever you want to call it. And but they are slightly different. And so what I'm getting here is that you need to go into your unconscious mind And you really need to tap into the wonder of the moon and see what really is going to bring you delight, and to break away from any type of illusions that you might have. Okay, and this ties in with your confusion. You've got clear thinking when you want it, but you're just so unsure. And so you need to get some more clarity of thought going in here and to break away from illusion. And once you are able to break away, you're going to be able to go into this great space of the King of Pentacles. I mean, again, this is stability, it's generational wealth, it's abundance, it's career, it's good health, it's family, it's status. You know, it's just got everything you want in the material world for abundance, right? Finances, education. I'm sure I'm leaving something out, but these are the things that are coming up for me as I'm walking through this. But again, you know, your thoughts and your words and your ideas and whatever you're thinking about, you need to be careful, because there's a split here. You can get enlightenment, and you're going to have what you're looking for, and you're going to be very happy and satisfied and safe, secure. You're going to have this prosperity and what you're looking for. But if you continue to be confused, you're going to have the card of basically defeat. You know, your frustration and your boredom and your ability to not take action is actually going to defeat you. So you do need to take your action, because it's tied into, you have to have movement forward. You cannot be stuck here. You have got to have movement forward. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. Everything is telling you need to move and move and move and do this cycle, right? And so for your near future, we've got the Hermit. And again, it really wants you to go within. This is the advice and guidance. Go within. You know, you need to change your current situation. You know, and you've got incoming news, and it's going to happen very swift. So I would take this as, not only could this be incoming news from the outside, it could be incoming news from your sense of enlightenment from going within. But there's going to be a change. There has to be a change because of your current situation. And here, you know, you're letting stuff go. You're very frustrated with your situation. You broke your own heart, or you're just heartbroken. You're not a happy camper with some stuff that's going on. And you know, now you're going to have to come back up, right? It's going around the wheel. You're down, you're not a happy camper, and then you're going to have to be coming back up soon. And so this is saying, go within, and you're going to be coming back up, because Spirit wants you to have this beautiful sense of temperance and to be happy. I mean, at the end of the day, Spirit wants you happy, and they're trying to tell you how to get there. So that's the advice and guidance that I have. Your opportunity is the Empress. Like I said, Spirit wants you to be happy, right? Your opportunity is the Empress. It's this beautiful abundance. It's motherly love. You know, it's just embracing everything that is loving and that's life in this world. It's that, you know, just that beautiful, gentle love. This is the Divine Feminine. And for your challenge, you have the Four of Swords, and it's to find respite, to find peace, to find a sanctuary. And I think that you're fighting yourself, because I think you're so frustrated. And the Spirit is saying your challenge is to move beyond that and get to a point to where you have acceptance of yourself and of your situation, and that you accept the fact that it's okay if you don't know what you're doing. You're going to be taking steps forward, and you're going to be trying new things to get you moving into your future. You know, that is your challenge. So let me pull some clarifiers for that. So for your opportunity of the Empress, we have the Eight of Swords, and we've got the Four of Pentacles. A lot of fours coming up here for you. And this really says it all. I'll elaborate in just a second. So for your challenge, we've got another four. We have the Four of Wands, but this is perfect. You've got Four of Challenges, we've got Four of Wands, and that is exactly what you want, what your challenge is, okay? So how I'm reading your opportunity is, this is the Empress card, the Green Mother, and, you know, this is the Eight of Swords. These are all the thoughts and ideas that are in your head that, you know, you think you're bound by all these things and you have the inability to act, but in fact, you can very easily, you know, rub up against the sword and release yourself from this, looks like a ribbon that you've been tied up with, or a cloth. You can very easily then take your blindfold off and you can be about your way. But she is literally trapping herself. And so this ties into your thinking and your boredom and what's going on with you. So for the Empress, your opportunity is to have everything that you want. You're going to have to deal with your thoughts, your words, your actions on those thoughts and words because they're trapping you. So you really have to address what you're thinking about. And if you've got negative thinking, critical thinking, if you're unable to really think of anything that interests you or what you want in this life, you need to come up with a way to find new ideas. I don't know, surf on the internet, I don't know, watch some videos on things. I don't even know what direction to point you in for that. I would say surf the internet and just see what comes up. Type in things that interest you and see about all the other things in the drop down menu that might be associated around that and see what comes up, because you're definitely frustrated and it's not working out. So this is your opportunity. You've also got the Four of Pentacles, and again, this is really, you're holding on. And to me, what's happening now is that you're trying to hold on to what you have because you're afraid to lose it. And that's unfortunate. You have to be very careful. If you want this, you need to release and not fall into this position and not fall into this position. The Death card is helping you release what is no longer serving you, to allow the good and the new life to come in, but you're fighting it and you're having a real hard time. And so what I'm seeing is that you're going to have to deal with your thoughts and your words and really look at what you're doing and not be so controlling because it's not working out in your best interest. So that's what I see for your opportunity. You can have this, but you need to not be so controlling and you need to address this. So for your challenge, you have the Four of Swords. So you're going to have this beautiful sanctuary and respite. You can see how dark everything is, but you've got this beautiful sanctuary. You've got this wonderful tree. The grass is green where you're at, and it's thorny, and it looks like winter behind it. So your challenge is to get to this sanctuary place, to take a break maybe from this, or to be able to find it and create your little sanctuary, depending on where you are on the wheel, right? And Spirit is reminding you to go out and have a good time. This is your challenge, to go out and have a good time. This is a celebration card. It's to celebrate milestones. It's to celebrate marriage, big things that come in. This is a celebration card, and it's about happiness and abundance. And so if you can find your sanctuary, which is your challenge, you're going to have a moment where you can experience this. I mean, it's even like a portal. You've got two wands on each side, and the celebration is in the center. People are dancing. You've got the town behind. There's grapes. There's all kinds of things to represent abundance and success. And you need to experience that because you're not experiencing happiness up in here. I'm going to tell you that right now. You are not happy. You're not a happy camper. And you need a little bit of happiness in your life, and maybe that will help lighten the load. Maybe you need to go to a comedy store. I don't know, but you need to definitely bring some love and joy and happiness and lighten it up a little bit in your life. You have to address these issues, but you can balance it out with some happiness. Because if you don't, you're still going to be confused. You really have a lot of confusion going on here. This is the Seven of Cups, and you are still confused. So your challenge to get here, to get to this sanctuary, to get some respite, is to embrace some lightheartedness, to not be apathetic and miserable, but to go out and maybe have a good time, go to a movie with a friend, go out to dinner with a friend, go to the beach. You need the energy of other people. That's another thing that I'm getting. You can't just do it alone. You're doing a lot of thinking alone, which is good, and processing stuff, by yourself, and that's really good. You need that self-reflection, but at the same time, you definitely need to be around other people, but you need to be around other people in a positive environment. So I'm not sure what's going on in your life right now. Maybe you're having a find Jesus moment also, But whatever it is, this is what Spirit is saying. You can work through it because, like I said, you can have this beautiful energy, but you really need to pull yourself out of what you're going through, and you need clarity of thought. And the only way that's going to happen is by you doing the work. So I hope this helped. Aquarius, you got a lot going on this month for July. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Take care for now. Bye-bye.